Hello, once again. It is I, Lisa Crenshaw. There I am. That would be me. In my dark maroon turtleneck there at the age of 7. School photo. I'm going to talk to you once again about the human brain. Now, when you open up the human brain, well, if we were just to take the brainstem here and we were just to go underneath and kick it back, this would become a rat, as you can see. It would turn into a rat. And then once you open up the human brain and you have the tail there, it would be standing upright with the tail hanging down here. And what the tail would represent is the tail would represent suspension. It would represent levitation. And what you'd have to do is you'd have to go to the Buddhist religion, which has its gold statue of Buddha, and it has its Tibetan monks. You'd have to go gold statue. Gold means yellow. Monk means monkey. So yellow monkey is banana and monkey. Monkey was used they were used as lab animals to do testing on before they would give the things that they tested to human beings. So this represents a lab monkey, but we don't use lab monkeys anymore. We use lab rats. So what you would have here is you would have the rat, as I showed you, whose tail comes out. And the tail represents levitation, represents suspension. And there, people, what you would have is you would have the Buddha. You would have the Buddha. They're suspended in air. The reason why we test on lab rats is because the human brain, this alien, this creature, this rat is inside our head. So if we test on a lab rat and we find cures for diseases, we know that it will work on human beings because inside our head is the rat. And it is the rat, it is the creature, it is the alien that's sick. So we are treating the rat that resides inside our heads. Now, I show you the Buddha. And I just want to get back into one thing that I touched on last night when I touched on the 3. 1, 2, and the third here. Those represent the 3 sons of Noah. This represents Noah. And then we have the dove with the blade of grass. So this represents Noah's Ark. Now what I want to do is I want to take the Ark of the Covenant. So what we have here is we have Ark of the Covenant. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the C-O-V-E from the word covenant. Okay? And we're going to get rid of those letters. And then what I want to do is I want to go over to the word Ark, and I want to take the R, and we get rid of that R, and spell the word cover. I want to take the T-E from the, get rid of the T and the E. And I want to take the N-T from the last part of covenant, and put it there. And now we have the words cover tent. I want to take the A, the F, the O, and the K. So that gets rid of those letters. What we have left is H, A, and N. So A, H, N. So we've taken all the letters from the words Ark of the Covenant, and we've spelled cover tent African. So cover tent African, cover tent African. A tent would mean house. So covered house, cover house. That would be Noah's Ark would be the covered house, the houseboat. And African refers to Noah. So the Ark of the Covenant is covered tent African, which means Noah's Ark, which I've shown you here on this human brain, this rat, this Buddha. So here's the rat, there's his head, there's his back, bring the brainstem out, and that's his tail.